So today we are going to talk about the book Profit First for Therapists by Julie Harris. It is based off of the book Profit First by Mike Michalowicz. This one's just tailored specifically for therapists, which is very exciting. It did not exist when I started my practice, just the regular Profit First did, which was super helpful, but it is nice to have something that is specific to therapists. Very, very helpful. So the questions I frequently get in like my private practice 101 course or my business coaching is like, how do I pay myself? How much do I pay myself? How do I know if my business is like healthy? What do I set aside for taxes? Like all the questions that come up when, you don't have a salary position where someone is taking out your taxes for you and you don't have to worry about all of that. So it's that's where the Profit First book comes in, and it tells you exactly, it answers all those questions for you. So the idea behind it is that, first you prioritize profit. Even if you're not making a lot of money or anything like that, if you don't have the mindset of prioritizing profit in your business will fail. And so this framework walks you through what percentage you should set aside for profit, for owner's compensation, which is how much you pay yourself, taxes, and operating expenses. And they suggest that you should create bank accounts for each one of those categories so that you have very clear vision of how much money you have in each account. It makes it harder if, you have money in your taxes account to borrow it for something else if all of your money is divided up. And the system does it percentage based. So it's not like you have to save $5,000 for taxes. It's of everything that comes in, you're putting aside X percentage for taxes. And there are worksheets in the book that tell you, okay, based on like where your business is right now, this is what percentage you should put aside for taxes. This is what you should put aside for operating expenses, owner's compensation, and profit. And so it walks you through. And what I like about it is that no matter where you are in your business, if you're just starting or whatever it is, if you follow the system, it grows with you. So you could have one client and you're making, $140, and it will tell you, okay, of that $140, you're going to put X percentage in this account and X percentage in this account, which I found really helpful when I was starting, because I think, again, it can be hard to know how much to pay yourself and all of that. So it makes it easy to meet you where you're at and then help you grow. Because again, it's all percentage based. And so that's all the regular like Profit First system. But what I really like about this book in particular is she really goes into like combating the therapist money mindset that I think we all get into of, we feel weird about money. We're maybe not good at raising our fees, things like that. Or we think that profit is like bad or evil, or making money is evil. And she really goes into a lot of that mindset, and so much mindset work is it's so important to having a healthy business. I think I have underestimated what a difference having the right mindset about money makes for my business until I've really started to work on that. And I have seen my business change based on mindset alone. So I find that really helpful that she talks about that. And, a profitable practice benefits, the therapist, of course, but also enhances client care. When you are financially stable and your business is financially stable, we can avoid burnout, we can invest more in continuing education, we can provide better services. And she really tackles that and talks a lot about that, which I find helpful. And she does a good job of breaking it down into how you can make small, like gradual changes. So it's not like you're all of a sudden having to like save X amount for this or that. It's all about how you can use these percentages in gradual ways to reach your goals. And I think that is really, really helpful and realistic. And then she provides a lot of real life case studies, worksheets, all this stuff. And I think it's helpful, again, to bring it back to actual therapy businesses, because our businesses do run a little bit differently than a lot of other types of businesses. And so I think it is helpful, so helpful to have the therapist perspective. So even if maybe you've read Profit First before, I highly recommend reading Profit First for Therapists. It's excellent. You should read it if you are about to start a practice, or you've already started, or you're way down the road. It's definitely a book to read. So I highly recommend it, and let me know your thoughts.